#21 here, and I am playing Minecraft in 1.8.2 pre-1, and I'm using a texture pack. I will give the description in the link below. So here's my world, and I would like to show you something. So I've been working on some interesting things there, but what I'm going to do is destroy all my items. Shift click. And I'm going to show you Peter's comparator and comparators. Of course, with almost all redstone builds, you'll need redstone, and I'm going to. So I don't really want this. I don't like this. I want to have it always be day. So I'm going to do slash game rule do daylight cycle false slash time set 5,000. Oh, it must have been slash toggle out. Yeah, that. So I'm also gonna want some power. So I'm gonna use a lever. And so redstone, obviously. Power it goes for a while, but it doesn't go forever. So if I have a lamp, it'll still be powered on, but eventually, yeah, that. It's not on because of it ran 15 blocks, and then this is the 16th block, and it doesn't work. If it's on the 16th block, then it will work. If it's on 17th, it won't work. So you might think, well, that's fine. I'm not going to do anything that's more than 16 blocks. Well, okay, but what if you are? And you need to get it there. Well, that's what the repeater is for. Like so. In the 16th block, you place it, and see, it can't be here, and it does not have to be here. It can be here, just like a powered lamp. Then you can make it go 20 blocks or anything like that, and then you can just do that again and again. So that's a good thing, but probably want to do a little bit more complicated stuff. So the repeater can help with that too. So you might think it's just if you're doing like long stuff. But if you want to make it so that you want to make this lamp go blinking on and off, but obviously you don't just want to have to sit there going like on, off, on, off, on, off. It's boring. So what do you want to do? What can you do about it? You can make a clock. So a simple clock is just this. It uses the fact that repeaters take a little bit to pass through. So I'm going to place this here. This is here. I'm going to turn this off. Put it on 4 ticks. See, it takes a little bit, and it stays on for a little bit. So that can be used like this. It might be going too fast for it. So then you can get it like that. I don't know what that is doing. So, but it would be going on and off. But maybe that's a little bit too big for you. So then you can go like this. Place that here. And although, like, that's pretty hard to do. You know, you can also do that. But what you can do is do a torch. And I have caps lock on, but that doesn't matter. So, an interesting bug is that for a minute, for like one tick, a redstone torch, so power that on, so it'll turn off, but for a little bit it is on. So you can put that here, and it just goes for a tick, and then it's done. So yeah, and then you can place that there, or there, and then it can blink on and off, on and off. You can also do it like this. We will have to set it up again, but it's okay. Have to power that on. Whoops. Place that there. And then it's a little bit slower. And you can do it again, and it's even slower. But it's just one of these sides, not both. So, yeah. They cannot be uneven, because then it just doesn't work. But eventually it can be really, really slow. And not blink so fast that you can't even see it. That's not too slow, but you get the idea. So, what else can they do? So, say I wanted to power all three of these, right? Or I somehow, like, I have glass, and I have a window here, right? And so it's a big window, and I don't want to be able to see my redstone because typically my redstone isn't too pretty. I don't know about yours, but redstone isn't too pretty sometimes. So you might just think, oh well, I want that lamp, so I have to have it like this, and too bad if I could see my redstone. But no, you don't have to do that. You can place a block here and go like that. And place it here, turn on the lever, and it's powered. Now, for our situation, this doesn't really make it any better. But I don't know about you. For your situation, it might make it better. So, it works because this block is powered. So, it's like a redstone. So, but if I break it, then it can't go through air. This can do some pretty interesting stuff, but that's more complicated. So, but if I want to make, so you might think, this is the same thing, why are you showing me this? Because if we place this and flip a lever on, you might think, why isn't it on? because it's a transparent block. If you can see through the block, then you can't do it. See, it can't go through the lever, can't go through the sapling, or couldn't go through the sapling. Place dirt there. See? So, yeah, that could make like a random time if it like grows, but for now it doesn't do anything like that. So, on to comparators. If you just hold shift and click, I can do that. And comparators are often used with hoppers. So they're used because they're so easy to use with hoppers. And I don't know what happened to my comparators. Oh, my caps lock is on again. It's hard to do, like set it up like that. But if we have this, then you might think, well, what does it matter? It doesn't turn on. It's not like that. But say we have, so you probably know, but some of you might not. There are 5 slots in a hopper. So the way the game just decides. So if you put one item in it, it goes 1. If you put 2 items in it, it still goes 1. Well, you think, how am I going to make it go, I don't know, 15? You can do that by placing, so what is a third of 64? Well, there is no third of 64, but 21 is the last thing that gets you 1 block. If you have 21 and you put 1 more item in it, yeah, 1 more item in it, must be 23. Then it works. So if we put 42, it's does just the same, but 43, 44. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure of when it goes over, but for a stack, it goes 3. Because what is a fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1/5 filled up. So it goes 1/5 of the full power. You'd expect like this. There. Does complete. So that can be useful for things. Mostly if and a very common use is to make an item sorter. So you only want oak wood in this this chest, right? And you have a chest below. And you don't want these birch planks going in, but they do go in. You don't want that at all. And so I can take these out. And what you can do is, so some of you may know this, but go like this, it won't take them. And if you put some in here, it won't put them out. So it can be useful to do things like this. So you really, really just want planks in it, right? But you don't know how to do that because what if you put your diamonds in here? Then they'll go into the chest down below. What you can do is take your comparator, and that's how you do it. And for right now, I'm just going to placing that. So, and place. How many is that? 22. So, how many does it go? 1. But if you get one more, then it can get this. It can do that. And it can power this. So there are definitely less sort of such large ways. You can make a sorter. So what you can do is you just place that there. And for now, we'll just stop that. And there. So then what you can do is, so as you know, you can, so this isn't the most efficient, but what you can do is make sure that there's an extra item or too few items. So an extra item or too few items. Or not too few items, but too many items.
Feeling miserable to talk to her nicely. Okay? She is not at fault. If she's doing something that's bothering you, you need to say that in a way
and so what we are going to do is break this block.
That isn't what I said, is it?
Place this here.
But that isn't what you want. It isn't what anybody has to do.
So
no.
We're gonna have to change this a little bit.
It's really unnecessary.
And
okay? I didn't say you had to share
place this.
I said you needed to be nice. And it's what you see you not be able to do.
So
what
you can do is therefore
just put it on the front table out there, okay? Let's take a small break.
no. Place it in both places. And then if it gets extra item, then it will power it. But we don't want that. We want it to be unpowered typically. So what we can do is, and then, so we have a bunch of them. So typically before I break this and everything happens, typically it goes in and everything goes out. But if there are too many items, then it doesn't work and it stops it. So here, broke that, but it should work. Now, eventually it'll fill, but yeah. Or no, I don't know why it didn't do that, but it's all here. And if we take these all out and put them back in, and ooh, it broke. Must need an extra item. I think you need an extra item. And then we can wait for it to fill out. And it's not the fastest system, but it works. And yeah, now it has to do that. So you have to always put in an item, because now if we take our blanks, we can't take them. But if we put them all in and take one and put it in, then it works. This isn't the best system, but it works, and it uses topics that we've already used, not other topics that we haven't already seen. So this is basically the general uses for, you see, they're extended, comparators and repeaters. There are some others, but there's only one more that I want to show you. So, yeah, I don't know why, but you have something, and you want to remember that it's on, even if for some reason that turns off. You want to basically have sort of like free power, even though there's no real power going for it. For that, we can use a repeater lock. So, you see, there it's locked. We can destroy that, and it does that. So, no matter what, you see now it's off. But if we lock it again, then you see? And it's locked. It will never change and can never change unless you depower this. And it locks, depower this, and it's still on. So I'm not exactly sure of any examples where this would help, but it definitely has helped for some builds. And so there are other ways that you can use them together, but that's probably most of the uses that you're going to use for them. Okay, goodbye.